Shalom. I want to start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Arachakodash. Devil understood the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations unto those four elect tabernacle of David scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Now, I want y'all to just see the reaction of these devils, man. You could tell that bombshell, all right, Putin releasing, that vote and showing you the facts. These Edomites, they're stressed out. All right, you can tell that they ever since he, released that and revealed it, a lot of these Edomites, they're not sleeping well at night. They tossing and turning in they sleep. They're not well. All right, they're very sick about this release. Even though it's been known for a while, the brothers out there on the streets for decades revealing this information, and it fell on deaf ears. Nobody believed us. But it took somebody like Putin, a notable figure in the world, to release this, and now you can just see these devils in their true color, their true spirit showing. They really do not want to believe this. They really feel like their eyes are deceiving them. They're in complete denial. They're nervous. And you could just, because I'm looking at this video and there's like a montage of a bunch of Edomites in various clips, voicing their reaction, and they're responding to it, and you could just tell they're still in denial, but that's what your forefathers get. They lied to you. And you want to continue to hold on to that lie because that lie has been beneficial for you and your forefathers for all this time. But the Lord, he peeled back that veil, that covering cast. He took that out. Now the truth is being shown, revealed. All right. So there's nothing that you devils can do. But anyway, let me I'm gonna play some of this so y'all can just sit back and laugh. Just looking at the reaction of these Edomites, man. They're jewels, and man, they just they can't believe it. All right, but the truth is undefeated, man. There's nothing you can do against the truth. All right, what did Paul say? You can't do nothing against the truth before it. So let's watch this real quick.
Black. I really did. So I told my buddy, who has been in religion his entire life, super Christian, and he was like, oh yeah, he was always kind of more black than white. And don't need money anymore, so we'll see.
If you're pretty new to religion, you probably should keep your mouth shut on things that you don't know nothing about. Because what's ironic is how those individuals, the African descent, will sit there and say, we can't trust nothing that comes out of the white man's mouth, and yet Vladimir Putin, somebody they don't even know, a white man, comes out and says, oh, we have the secret that we've been hiding from everybody, that the Messiah is black. And they bought it real quick. When all the Hebrew...
They didn't have to come out of his mouth. He showed the facts. He didn't have to say a damn thing, okay? He released the facts, man. He showed them icons. I mean, what else needs to be said? Because those icons coincide with the description in the scriptures concerning the Lord's people and even the Lord himself. We've always argued with these Christians about whether the description in Revelation 1 Was that a literal description or was it figurative? And, a lot of them, just to avoid, accepting the truth, they want to argue about that. They just couldn't accept it. But I know that you're sick now because you're seeing the facts, you're seeing the receipts. So the white man ain't got to say a damn thing. All right?
Hebrew texts say a different story. There's a Genesis 10 and there's a First Chronicles for a reason. You probably should go study it and make sure you fully understand what you're preaching before you even come on here and say, oh, they just came out with something saying this person is that. No, man, that's not how this works. You're going based by word of mouth, which the Bible tells you clearly not to do. And it also...
So we supposed to believe your words? We supposed to go by the word of your mouth? Because you saying what you're saying? Who you see how these... Look, they're nervous, man. They're in complete denial. He's in denial, man. He's sick. And this is just their response. Like, no, you can't believe what you just saw, okay? The fact, go and read Genesis. Go read this scripture. Nah, man, the jig is up, man. All right, the truth is now being declared. Let me get Second Ezra 6 and 28. And it says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. All right, you can't argue with the facts, man. All right, like we're supposed to not believe nothing that you just saw. All right, all those icons with all those dark people. All right, that represent the people of the Bible. We're supposed to ignore that and just, take his word. Don't believe nobody else's words. Nobody believes you anymore, man. And because of this, shameful spewing is upon your glory, man. All right, this put a lot of you to shame. You Christians, and especially you damn small hats, man. Habakkuk 2 and 16. And it says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. In other words, it's time for you to get exposed. All right, the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And you got to take that heat because your forefathers lied to you. Flat out. They deceived the whole world. All right, and you should be complaining about that, man. Our forefathers, man, they duped us, man. And we thought it was white power. But now that's beginning to be broken. Because you on your way out. Jacob, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is beginning that follows. All right, the Lord did this through the Spirit, man. It is that time. This gospel is being preached among all people from one end of the earth to the other. And all the truth is being manifested. All right. So you guys are ashamed. And your response to this is even more shameful. Okay. Now, I take it, it's entertaining to me. This is funny. But on your end, this is very shameful, man. You just can't live with this. Anytime something come out that portrays us in an important light, so to speak, y'all can't stand that shit. It's like we can't have no culture. We can't have nothing without this man feeling some type of way. And that shows you right there. Esau really, really hates Jacob's guts. It's that perpetual hatred, that enmity. Anyway, let's look at some more of these reactions, man. This is hilarious.
This is a rollout of the Antichrist. They're getting you ready for the...
Now all of a sudden, now this is the rolling out of the anti-Messiah, man. This is coming from the mind of an Edomite. Now that there's evidence that the Messiah was a so-called black man, oh well, we know this is the end. This is the rollout of the anti-Messiah. It's just seeping out. You know? But you can't, hey, you can say what you want, man, but the truth is the truth. The truth is undefeated, man. And the truth doesn't have any limitations on it. It's forever and ever. Let me find that. I think that was Zerubbabel when he was debating about, what was the strongest. You had wine, you had the king, you had women. And he had to come out and correct everybody and say, how about the truth? I think it's First Esdras, 4th chapter. Yeah, this is First Esdras 4, starting at verse 35, and this is dealing with the truth. All right, they already made the arguments for, whether the king is the strongest, or whether strong drink wine is the strongest, or women, right? But what supersedes all of them is the truth. And that's why these people are reacting the way they're reacting, because the truth is cutting them to their soul. This is First Esdras 4, starting at 35. And it says, is he not great that maketh all these things? It's like is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All work shall shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. And that's why these devils can't take it, because they're the devil. It's hard for them to actually admit the truth. And a lot of these nations, they already knew the truth. They already knew all this information, and that proves Psalms 83rd conspiracy. That they always fought to keep you from remembering who you were. Let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. All right? And as long as we were the ones out there pushing it, their job was to suppress it, or to keep our people in denial. But now that these facts are coming out now, they're not met with there's no space, for them to go. All right. This doesn't mean that Putin is an ally to us at all. No, the spirit was just on him. The Lord, controlled him to put this out there. All right, like the scripture say in Proverbs, was it 21? The heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord, and like the river of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord, put the spirit on him to, bring it out. But it still ain't gonna stop you devils from, believing that you're superior. But I know it irks you to see other Edomites on the other side of town they're looking at them images and they're actually bowing down. So the truth is hurting them, man. It's right in their face. It says, wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works. And there is no truth in them. Yeah, these current kings, rulers, they're a bunch of devils, man. The agenda that they're pushing is all wicked. This one world government that they're pushing is wicked. The monetary system that they're setting up is wicked. The laws that they're passing is wicked. These women, of course, I ain't even gotta say much about these women, man. Y'all already know. And the children of men, these other nations, they're all wicked. From their customs, the idols that they worship. All right. And such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forever more. So this is why you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, because the truth is forever. It has no limitations, man. It has no duration. The truth is the truth, and it's always going to be the truth. I know y'all hate that them Russians didn't do what you devils did during the Renaissance, when you painted over those icons, when you whitewashed them, when you lighten the colors. You know, that's the bombshell. It showed that you devils lied. All right, we completely ruled a civilization. You call it the Dark Ages. You tried to hide that, cover it up. It was just a dark time in history. You know, there was no advancement, no technology, no nothing. That was a bold-faced lie. So when Jake talk about Black history, you can go way far deeper than Black American history, freaking civil rights and things like that. You can go way past that, man. Go beyond those waters. What about the Bible? That's your history. There was a reason why you couldn't read this during slavery. So let's laugh a little bit more, and then we'll get a few more precepts and close out.
Antichrist, he said, if they say they seen him here or they seen him there, believe them not. If they say he's in the desert or in the...
This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot, man. The releasing of a portrait or an icon that describes what he looks like, you're going to compare that to a false Messiah. All right, a man on the earth who's going to be claiming that he's the anointed, deceiving people. You can't, there's no comparison. All right. When the Lord was giving that warning, he's talking about men who's going to come down and they're going to have, a certain code of personality, and people are going to gravitate to him. You're going to have a big following. They're going to look at him as some type of Messiah-like figure. And he's a false prophet. The David Koreshes of the world. The Yahweh ben Yahwehs. The Comfies. And pretty soon it's looking like it's going to be Bishop Nate. But yeah, man. He's mad.
secret chamber, believe it or not. And Vladimir Putin comes out and says, oh, he says. They believed it real quick. That's how the whole world's going to be deceived. It's pretty sad to watch, X.
The world already been deceived. Your forefathers deceived the world. They're the one who covered the faces of the judges. They painted over the Lord's face and said that he was a so-called white man. A stringy-haired, recessive-looking, translucent Edomite who got painted to be the Messiah, and y'all went and colonized the world with that image. That was where the lie began. So you need to, take a look in the mirror, or holler at your ancestors, however you do it, or at least denounce your ancestors, because they lied to you.
But no, it's all right there in Genesis 10. All you have to do is study. It's all you have to do. Not go based on
Genesis 10 is just the list of nations that came out of those three men, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. What are you talking about? What are we saying here? That doesn't prove nothing you're talking about.
word of mouth. Shalom.
You have to be an exemplary type of stupid to believe that Jesus of Nazareth, Christ the King, was a black African Nubian man, a sub-Saharan African man. Let's go back to 10,000 BCE. Anatolian farmer DNA. Here's the modern distribution.
Now he wants to go back 10,000 years. Come on, bro. Everybody in the region were dark skinned. Everybody in the region, everybody had pigmentation but you. All right? This is why y'all have trouble accepting that you're the Edomites, because you're the only red people on the face of the planet. Go and read, homeboy before him said, go and read Genesis 10. No, go read Genesis 25. What baby came out all red all over like a hairy garment? And what did they call him? That's you. That's that was your daddy. This guy wouldn't. They're jewelsing, man. They're moving the goalposts. They're referring to information that has nothing to do with, the topic at hand. Like, come on, man.
Anatolian farmer DNA is coming from Anatolia here, but it was also in the Levant. If you're completely lacking any anthropological evidence or genetic research
over in Anatolia, it was originally that was Japheth that was there. The sons of Japheth. That was their land, and you're not descendants of Japheth, all right? And you had Canaanites that was sprinkled around as well. You had the Hittites in the land of Anatolia years ago.
Search, and you just go on dogma from the internet, then sure, you could claim that anybody at all times was black. All of these white people in history were black. Arab people and Persian people were black. The Neo-Assyrians were black. The Hittites were black. But they weren't. Nazarene was Galilean.
Oh, man. And those are facts because he says so. Because that's his opinion. And we're supposed to all agree with his opinion because he's so-called white. So you got to agree with everything that I say. Whatever it is that I say, that's what it is. Oh, man, the jig is up, man. Nobody believes you anymore. Okay? You're just in denial, and it is what it is. Let me get what is was it Romans 3? Yeah, Romans 3:3 says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar." And the fact speaks for itself. The scriptures pretty much gives the evidence, and then you got the archaeology. You got the icons. It all lines up together, not what you devils are talking about. So let's let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest Be justified in thy sayings, and might is overcome when thou art judged. Okay, so they're big mad, man. Let me get this real quick. Let me get it in the NLT. Proverbs 12:19, it says, truthful words stand the test of time. Or the truth stands the test of time. But lies are soon exposed. You know, and that's and like the Lord said, there shall not be nothing hidden that shall not be made manifest. You know, anything secret that shall not be exposed. And all you devils, all right, your lies are being exposed. And that's just a sign that you on your way out of here, man. Because what else have you lied about? You lied about damn near everything. And now it's time to get rid of the Bible now. Let's make it let's make it a hate speech book. And start signing legislation to, outlaw the Bible so people can stop quoting from it because it's coming against our agenda. Now all of a sudden you didn't use the Bible, you swore in on it in your court system, you utilize it as a rock of your land, going back to the Reagan era. Called yourself a God-fearing Christian nation. You even got Trump trying to make America great again. Bibles. Pray for America. Ain't no praying for a place that's already condemned. All right, and you Edomites, it's over for you, man. All the lies are being exposed. Let's get Jeremiah 49. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. All right, you're caught. It says, his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So there's nothing that you can really do, because the Lord already he done blew up your spot, so to speak. He uncovered everything. Now nothing can be hid anymore. And now our people, they really have no excuse. I expected these Edomites to be in denial and try to discredit the facts when they see it. But Jake, you ain't got no excuse at this point. Because I'm pretty sure there's some self-hating Stockholm Syndrome sick in the head Jakes. Some of them are in denial too. They don't even want to believe that. They've been a slave too damn long. It's time to shake yourself out of the dust, man. The Lord said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Well, now is that time. All right, we're being freed, man. We're free. Now, we still physically here in this captivity, but spiritually and mentally, we're free, man. Isaiah 52:1, it says, awake, awake. And this is that time for you to, wake your ass up, man, from this spiritual slumber. Put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. You come up out of these unclean ways, man, of the world. Get away from these idols. Put them the Chesre pieces, throw that shit in the garbage, man. You got any portraits or pictures? Rip it up. Okay? These people are not superior to you. You're superior to them. That's the real truth. You've just been given to this devil's hand because of punishment. That's the real reason why you've been under them for all this time. All right? It says, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck. You know, another word for bands is yoke. O captive daughter of Zion. All right, so this should be able to free you, man, this truth. So anyway, if y'all want to see more, of this, I'll put the link in the description. All right. And you see these devils, man, they're having a hard time. They're real sick right now. But eventually they're gonna have to get over it, because when that day of the Lord appears, when the Lord returns and they see him in real time, it's not a test. All right. This is not Project Bluebeam. It's the real deal. And you're going to know it because you're going to be having heart attacks. You're going to be fainting. And then a lot of you're just going to start getting liquidated. All right. Zapped to dust, powder. So, yeah, man. I just wanted to respond, and hopefully y'all brothers and you sisters were edified. I'm going to give all praise to y'all, Bashim Al Shai. And to the next one, Shalom.